Yes guys, welcome back to the channel for another matchday vlog, and this one is France against Switzerland. The penultimate day of last 16 games. Obviously tomorrow the last 16 end, and this is going to be a classic game for me. I think this is not going to touch Croatia-Spain because that was just banging. Check that video out as well if you want. But yeah, I'm going France 2, Switzerland 1 in this one. I think France will have a little bit too much for Switzerland, but I think they will, pose threat to the French team, to the back line, etc., etc. But I think their squad is just going to be too much for Switzerland to handle, basically. France obviously were top of the group of death. They finished top in Group F with Germany, Portugal, and Hungary, and Switzerland finished third in Group A with Wales, Italy, and Turkey. So yeah, both teams. Different ends of qualifying into the last 16, but it doesn't matter how you get them. The most important thing is when you're in there, you compete. And I think Switzerland will. I think they will lose, like I say, but I think they will compete. Let's have a look at the lineups to see exactly what teams both teams. The French team then is a 3-4-3. It is Hugo Lloris in goals. A back three of Clement Longley, Raphael Varane, Kimpembe. Rabiot as the left wing back, probably slip into midfield. Pogba, Kante, and Benjamin Pavard as the right wing back. Automatically, I think this is going to be a four at the back. I think Pavard will play right back, Kimpembe will play left back, Varane and Longley as the back four. And then I think in midfield it'll be Kante, Pogba, and Rabiot with a front three of Benzema through the middle, and Mbappe on the left, and Griezmann on the right. I mean, look at the squad; it's talented. There's quality running right through the veins of the squad. Lloris, the captain, solid. Varane, Kimpembe, solid. Kante, Pogba, world class. Benzema, Griezmann, and Mbappe, phenomenal. I think this French team is just too good for Switzerland, and I think it will be proven. Let's have a look what the Switzerland team is, though, to see if they can cause any threat to this. So the Switzerland team then is a 3-4-1. So it's Jan Sommer in goals, a back three of Ricardo Rodriguez playing left centre-back, which is interesting. Akanji and Elvedi. Right wing-back is Stefan Widmer. Left wing-back is Steven Zuber with Granit Xhaka and Roman Fruda as a sort of central midfielders. Jurgen Shaqiri is playing at cam, sat in behind Haris Seferovic and Briel and Bolo. It's a very solid team. It's a strong team from Switzerland. Their best 11, I would say. I just don't think it's enough to beat France, but it could. There's players in there, match winners like Shaqiri, like Seferovic, like Mbolo. And there's players at the back that can keep them in the game, like Akanji, like Elvedi, and like Jan Sommer in goals, who made some terrific saves against Turkey in the last Sunday in the last group game. And I just think the team is, is a team, basically. This is a team where France are individually world-class players. They could get something from this Switzerland, but I'm saying 2-1, like I said. But it's a strong team from Switzerland. Kicked off in Romania, France against Switzerland. Come on, Le France. Come on, Les Bleus. Allez, Les Bleus. That is one thing I did not expect to say. France 0, Switzerland 1 in Romania. And it's Haris Seferovic 15 minutes in, and France are 1-0 down in Romania. Is this France going out of the Euros, or is this just the kickstart that they need? But is France 0, Switzerland 1, Haris Seferovic with the goal. He's been quite poor in this tournament, but he gets the goal when it matters for his country. Just seeing it again, and he slots it past Lloris. It's a very well taken goal. It's bouncing around. Let's just see it again. The ball comes to him. I think is that Xhaka? No, it's not. The ball comes to him and he just plants the header to the side of Lloris, and it is France 0, Switzerland 1 inside 15 minutes. And the Swiss calls him, lads, it's half-time in Romania, and it is France 0, Switzerland 1. Haris Seferovic with the only goal that separates the two teams at the moment. France are trying to break down this Switzerland team, but they just can't at the moment, and Switzerland do take the 1-0 lead, like I said. Going into the game, I was saying they have no chance in this game, Switzerland. I just didn't think they had any chance in the game. And to be fair, they've done really well. They've defended the France attack. They've hit well on the break. Zuba's played fantastic for them. And they deserve the 1-0 lead. I generally think they deserve the 1-0 lead. France, if they're going to win this and they're going to turn this around, they have to come out in this second half fighting. They have to come out of the blocks, quick and rapid. And they have to get a goal very soon before this game slips away from them. They've got the talent, they've got Mbappe, they've got Griezmann, they've got Pogba, they've got Kante, they've got Dembele off the bench as well, they've got Giroud, I think. There's options in this team. I think France will get a goal. I don't think they're going to end the game not scoring. I'm saying 2-1 France. I'm saying 2-1 France. Still think they're going to have enough quality to get over the line, but who knows? Could we have another shock like we did with the Czech Republic beating the Netherlands? But let's get into the second half and let's see if the penalty Switzerland. VAR did go to it. Pavard brings down, I think it was Stefan Zuber, so it is a penalty to Switzerland. You're watching, well, I'm literally watching this live as I'm recording this. And it is Ricardo Rodriguez, I believe, that's gone up to take it. Switzerland have a penalty with a chance to win, or basically win the game. This could be huge. They could be about to knock out the world champions. Ricardo Rodriguez up against Hugo Lloris to potentially knock out the world champions. Switzerland could be on their way to knocking out the world champions of Euro 2020. Ricardo Rodriguez to step up against Hugo Lloris. Come on. Please save it, Hugo, please. Ricardo Rodriguez. Saved! Lloris saves it! Get in there! Lloris saves it! France 0, Switzerland 1. Unreal scenes in Romania. They go from one end of the pitch to the other. France saved the penalty from Hugo Lloris and Karim Benzema scores. It's France 1, Switzerland 1. What a turnaround. Great little play from Griezmann. Plays it into Mbappe, rolls it into Benzema, and slides it past Jan Sommer. Literally a brilliant bit of French football there. It's a weird touch that from Benzema, actually. Mbappe plays it into him, and it comes... Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful from Benzema. And he slots it past Jan Sommer. It's 1-1 with over half an hour to go. Let on. Wow. 2 minutes after scoring his first, Karim Benzema makes it France 2, Switzerland 1. They're going home. Switzerland are out. See you later. And France are 2-1 up in Bucharest. And it is that man again, Karim Benzema. What a player. So underrated. Such a good striker. It's a brilliant goal. Cross from Mbappe. And he just plants it in. What a header as well from Benzema. Griezmann, actually, I think it is. Yeah, Griezmann who dinks it in. And Benzema with the goal. France 2, Switzerland 1. Is this game over? France have just turned the game right on its head. They're leading 2-1 in Romania. That is it now. Game, set, a match. France 3, Switzerland 1. The comedian, the dancer, Paul Pogba makes it 3-1. It's a brilliant goal. He's flicking a bit of sweat off his head, but who cares about that? It's a great block shot, and Paul Pogba says, go on then, I'll hit it. And he absolutely smashes it into the back of the net. No chance for Jan Sommer in the Switzerland goal. It's a beauty. It's a Paul Pogba thunderbolt that's curled it right into that corner. And you are not saving that. It is France 3, Switzerland 1 in Romania. And then he does the little celebration as well. He loves playing for France. It's game over in Romania. France 3, Switzerland 1. Is this day of football? France 3, Switzerland 2. Haris Seferovic scores again. Oh, what is this? France, they thought the game was done. And what a ball. Kevin Mbabu came on at right back. He's been phenomenal. Ball comes in. Seferovic gets in between Kimpembe and Varane. And it is 3-2 to France with less than 10 minutes to go. Can Switzerland make it 3-3 like Croatia did against Spain to force it into extra time? It'll be mental, absolute limbs it will be. But it is France 3, Switzerland 2, 81st minute, Haris Seferovic. What a game this is. France 3, Switzerland 3, Mario Gravinovic. What a goal, past Lloris. And Lloris can't get a hand to it. It's a brilliant strike from the substitute. They said in commentary, if he comes on, he will score for Switzerland. And he has done just that. Absolute limbs in that Switzerland end. Scenes here in Bucharest. And it is France 3, Switzerland 3. I actually said when Pogba scored, imagine if they turn this around and draw 3-3 like Croatia. And it could happen. It is happening. It's 3-3. 3 minutes left for France to score a fourth to win the game. They said 7-4 to win the game 4-3. But if not, it's going to extra time and penalties. What a game in Bucharest this is. And 92nd minute, France 3, Switzerland. Time in Bucharest after 120 minutes. The game is going to spot kicks. What game? I don't think any team deserves to lose it. and it's basically down to the lottery of penalties now. I will cover each of the penalties as they get taken, basically. So yeah, I'll see you when the first penalty is being taken. I'm saying France. I have no idea, but I am saying France 4-3 on pens, 4-2 on penalties. France 4-2 on penalties. I'm going with. Let's see when we get to the spot.
Switzerland to step up for the first penalty. Mario Gravanovic, I think it is. Gavranovic against Hugo Lloris. Lloris has already saved the penalty in the 90 minutes. Gavranovic for Switzerland. Scores 1-0 to the Swiss. Pogba with the first penalty for France. Come on, Pog. Put it away. You scored in the match. Put the penalty in the top corner. I don't care where you put it, it's got to go in. Is he going to do the step up or the run up? Just smash it. Don't do your stupid run up, just smash it. Paul Pogba, PP. Against Jan Sommer. Smashes it in. France 1, Switzerland 1. Fabian Schär is stepping up for the second Swiss penalty. Centre back from Newcastle United. Fabian Schär scores. France 2, Switzerland 2. France 1, Switzerland 2, I mean. Not France 2, Switzerland 2. France to take. Olivier Giroud for the second French penalty. It's got to be Mbappe after this, but Giroud to level it all up. The nerves. Olivier Giroud against Jan Sommer. Chelsea against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Olivier Giroud. I don't like the run-up. Scores. France 2, Switzerland 2. Akanji stepping up for the third Swiss penalty to put the Swiss 3-2 up. Played really good in the game, Manuel Akanji. Don't know if Lloris is carrying some sort of knock here. He'll be fine. Akanji against Lloris. Dortmund against Tottenham. Akanji scores. France 2, Switzerland 3. Marcus Thuram to step up for France to equal it at 3 apiece. Is he going to follow in his dad's footsteps? Marcus Thuram against Jan Sommer for 3-3. Scores. France 3, Switzerland 3. Vargas is next up for Switzerland. Starting to get tense now. The fourth penalty for Switzerland. 7th in the shootout. Vargas to put Switzerland 4-3 up. And essentially 1 away from winning it. If France miss. Vargas against Lloris. Scores. Lloris gets a hand to it, but scores. France 3, Switzerland 4. Kimpembe. PSG centre-back stepping up. He's got to score, essentially. Otherwise, it'll be advantage Switzerland. Kimpembe against Jan Sommer. He does not look confident. I think he's missing this. He does not look confident. Kimpembe against Sommer. Scores! What a penalty! He didn't look confident, but he smashes it in. Fair play to Kimpembe. 4 apiece. Memedi steps up for Switzerland. Scores. 5-4. Memedi. Basically, if France miss, Switzerland are into the quarterfinals and will play France on Friday. France to take penalty number 5 for them. Penalty 10 in the Kylian Mbappe to score. Has to score. Otherwise, France are out of the Euros. Kylian Mbappe has to score. He hasn't scored a goal in the tournament yet. This will be his biggest moment in the France shirt. Mbappe against Jan Sommer. Has to score. Otherwise, France are out. Saved. France are out of the Euros. Switzerland have knocked France out of the European Championships. Kylian Mbappe has missed. Switzerland are through. Switzerland will play Spain on Friday at 5 o'clock. And Switzerland are into the quarterfinals. The world champions are out. France are out of the Euros. Yep, it's finished. France have lost the penalty shootout 5-4 on penalties against Switzerland. And Switzerland will be in the European Championship quarter-final. The world champions, everyone's hot favourites France, are out at the second stage. And there's no European Championship for France. Kylian Mbappe has missed the last penalty. He is going to be kicking himself. You know, everyone was bigging Mbappe up for the tournament, and he's ended with 0 goals, and he's knocked his own team out of the tournament. If you have enjoyed this matchday vlog, because I haven't, because France are out, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But France are out of the European Championship. Switzerland will play Spain on Friday at 5 p.m.